Hey Virgo, welcome back to the channel. I hope all is well with you. This is going to be your July 2020 love reading. This reading will be for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising Mars and Venus. And also to add, if you are interested in learning about astrology, please go and check out my sister's channel. It's entitled Beyond Astro K. She has amazing monthly videos up now for your sign. So go and check that out. Also to add, I will be doing a series with my sister entitled Spilling the Tea on Astrology. The first time we will be discussing is Cancerians. Okay, so we will be talking about the good, the bad, and the not so great, right? No signs immune, so please go and check that out. I will leave the link in the description box below for my sister's channel, and also please check out the video that I will be uploading shortly. So click on your notification button to get notified whenever I release videos. Anyway, let's get cracking on with your reading. Let's take a look at what do you expect from your person for the month of July 2020. So I chose two cards, okay? So the first card we have is the Devil card. Saucy. Some of you are connecting with a Capricorn. Strong sun in Capricorn, I feel. So what you can expect from this individual in the month of July 2020 is, I'm feeling possession. So this could be coming from the other person. So maybe throughout, say, since January till now, or for some of you, whenever you're listening to this video, you have noticed that there is a sense of possession around your person. Your person could be very domineering, very controlling, you know, is what I'm getting. So you're probably feeling and thinking that this theme may continue in the month of July. For some of you, I feel that yourself and this person, you could be married to this individual, but I feel like you may feel that your person has a lot of addictions. This could be drinking, this could be drugs, this could be sex for some of you, this could be overspending, whatever the case may be. But you may feel to yourself that, you know, this theme is going to continue for your person. This is what you're expecting. For others of you, I feel that you may feel that the connection or the relationship that you're in is quite toxic, you know, and I just mentioned some toxic scenarios just now, but I'm almost getting a sense that there is a lack of hope going into the month of July. You know, I don't want to put a downer on it, but this is what I feel. I have to say what I feel, Virgo. There's a lack of hope. There's an energy of codependency. So for some of you, you are expecting either to still be codependent on a person or for someone to be codependent on you. There's an energy of feeling entrapped by an individual or wanting to break free from an individual. For some of you, you may want to release this connection. You may feel that it's very time consuming. You may feel that it's toxic. But at the same time, there's a level of addiction, whether that's coming from yourself or this other person. Maybe you may feel that the connection has become toxic and you may feel addicted to this person and this person may feel addicted to you, but you know that it's not healthy for yourself or for the other person. You know, so you're expecting to go into July with the same energy of heaviness is what I feel. There's the energy of heaviness here. And we also have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Some of you could be Libra, Virgo cusp, or you could be connecting with a Gemini. I feel like with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, Virgo, I feel that some of you may either cut this person off or you're expecting to cut the toxicity out of the relationship in the month of July, because there's an energy of you understanding that, you know, what you're in at the moment Remember, it's a general reading, but I feel strongly some of you are in this situation at the moment. What you are in at the moment is not healthy. And some of you are, either plotting about how you're going to maneuver yourself out of this situation. And that could indicate cutting an individual off, or maybe, going silent, because the Queen of Swords is a very direct individual. She doesn't mince her words. She says how she feels. She says it how it is. But with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, to me, that speaks of non-communication in this case right here. So some of you may decide to block someone or ignore someone because you may feel that they are toxic or their ways are toxic. And in order to, maybe get this person to see your way of thinking is to, withhold back from communication. For some of you, I pick up that, you expect this person, because the actual question is, what do you expect from your person in the month of July? But the energy was coming through from what you want to do. So I feel like for some of you, you may expect your person to still be in this energy of toxicity. You may feel like this person is very possessive, or they're obsessed with you or obsessed with something. And you may feel that they may not be as communicative as they may have been in the past. For some of you, this may have something to do with Mercury in retrograde. But for others of you, you may feel that this person could overwork if you're dealing with a Capricorn, or this person may not be a great communicator, and you're feeling that this theme may continue in the month of July. We won't communicate as much. I won't hear from him. I won't hear from her because they're too obsessed with work, or they're too consumed with their addiction. So I'm not expecting much. This to me is saying that you're not really expecting much from your person, is what I'm seeing here. Now let's take a look at what does your person expect from you in the month of July. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so to me, I'm picking up for some of you that you're not in this connection anymore, or you're at a crossroads with this individual, right? Some of you have broken up with your partners, or some of you are in a situation where it's make or break. This is what I'm picking up, right? So with the Seven of Pentacles, I feel that your person expects for you not to, want to invest anymore in this relationship. So it might be a situation whereby you ended things. You may have ended things already, or it could have been a situation where you both decided to take some sort of break, and then you both decide to come back in the month of July, because July is the 7th month, right? And see how things go. But your person's expecting you not to give them a second chance. There's something about a second chance here. There's something about them not being hopeful with being with you, or repairing a connection, repairing the relationship. It's almost like they've lost hope. It's almost like I'm picking up that, it's a mutual thing, that, okay, we've come to the end of the road. So you're really not expecting much from each other. And on your part, it's almost like you're so used to this person being the way that they are, that you have lost faith in the person or in the connection. You're not expecting much. And this person, I feel, is not expecting much from you. They don't feel that you're going to want to invest in the relationship. We have the Two of Pentacles. And this is your energy, earth energy. Or again, you could be dealing with a Capricorn with maybe a Gemini moon. What does your person expect from you, Virgo? They expect for you to, give up on them, to be honest with you. Because the Two of Pentacles in the upright speaks of trying to balance out, trying to juggle life, trying to juggle, maybe work and love, or trying to keep things afloat. And to me, it's almost like you may have been juggling a lot of balls. You may have been trying to save the relationship, trying to salvage the connection, whilst trying to pour self-love into yourself, and trying to work and look after your children if you have children, trying to do a lot of things at the same time, juggling a lot of balls. And I feel that you may have put your balls down. You may have had enough, and I feel that this person feels that you've had enough, and you don't want to invest in them anymore. There's something about not communicating with each other also. Okay, so let's take a look at how you can be supportive to your person if you're in a connection with them, or if you're in a situation of, you know, it being a make or break situation. How can you make the transition if you want to end the relationship? How can you make that transition run smoothly, or how can you salvage the connection? So we have the 5 of Cups. Sorry about that, guys. Let it go. Okay, all right. For some of you, how you can be more supportive is, there's something that you may feel that you need to let go of, you know, and not dwell on the past. So there's something, I feel that for some of you, there's a lot of arguments in this connection, or there's a lot of blame, there's a lot of remember when you did this to me. There's a lot of living in the past is what I feel here. So how you can be supportive within this connection is to maybe not dwell on the past. It's so easier said than done, and we are in the retrograde energy. We are in the energies of the retrograde, and when we are in the energies of the retrograde, things come back up from the past. Not just ex-partners, right? It could be old memories, things that are getting dragged back up, right? So I feel for you that maybe not living in the past and focusing on the past, because I feel that by you focusing on the past, and there's the energy of you, you know, fearing the worst out of a situation, out of a person. You know, maybe this person has done something that was questionable in the past, right? And you're focused on that, and maybe this person wants to change. So I'm picking up for some of you that you lost faith in this connection. You've lost faith in this person, this partnership, and you may be focusing on a time where you weren't happy with this person, and you may be holding on to that to not make you want to invest anymore, and that's entirely up to you, right? But there's an energy of, you know, being stuck in that place and not seeing. I feel like this person feels like you've given up on them, and they feel like even if they wanted to try again, there's no point because you've made up your mind. Some of you may decide to pull away in terms of communication, or maybe very busy, or say that you're busy, or actually you are going to be busy, and you in the past may have made time when you were busy, but now you may be like, I'm not even going to bother make time. I'm going to make sure I fill up my schedule to the point where I can't even speak to them, right? Because I feel like you're done, or you want to be done, and you'll be focusing on the past to make you stick to that decision of the situation being over. But this is saying to not dwell on the past hurts, because I feel for some of you, this person wants to try again, okay? And they're going to do things to make you, or to try and sway your mind. So just to focus on the positive aspects of the connection, even if you want to end the connection, Virgo. Don't focus on the bad. Focus on the good times that you shared, right? Because focusing on the bad is going to make you feel worse. And maybe you're focusing on the bad to make you stick to your decision, I feel, okay? And for some of you, I'm picking up that, you know, there could be love waiting for you, or another opportunity. It doesn't have to be love. It could be another opportunity, but I feel like it is this person trying to come back in, or wanting to come back in, but you're so stuck on what they did in the past that it's just preventing you from seeing any good that they're doing now. That's going to keep you trapped, and that's going to keep you stuck and in a low vibration, you know, and it's going to keep you feeling sad also. We have the Temperance card in the reverse. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp, or a Sagittarius. And how could you be more supportive? I feel like you can be more supportive in this situation, whether you want to be with this person or not, is to be more, I'm feeling more open emotionally to this person, because Temperance card in reverse is a card of imbalance. You know, it's not a card of unity, being unified with yourself and with another person. So I feel that how you can be more supportive in this connection, because I'm focusing on the cups, is maybe by not expressing your feelings, focusing on a past hurt or focusing on a hurt that this person's caused and not expressing that, not being true to yourself. And for some of you, I feel like you may just detach. You may feel like my silence speaks volumes. You should know why I don't want to talk to you, or you should know why I don't want to be with you. But this is saying that that's not being true to yourself, because you're, you know, I feel like you're very good with your words. You're very good with expressing how you feel, and also, you know, not showing empathy as well. This is saying how you can be supportive is by being empathetic, is by understanding or trying to understand that maybe this person is behaving in this way is because they can't get over some sort of past hurt. They're not balanced emotionally. Their emotions are all over the place. So having a bit of empathy, being a listening ear, trying to understand why this person is acting the way they are acting, doesn't mean you have to be with this individual, but walking in the person's shoes to see why they are the way they are. Okay, and let's take a look at how your person could be more supportive towards you in the month of July. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man, and we also have the Five of Swords. So this person could be more supportive towards you by not, you know, remaining stagnant, because like I said, there's something about this situation that's at a standstill. No one's speaking their truth, and I get a feeling that if things remain this way, you know, whether or not you both want to be with each other, there's an energy of things just drifting, or you both drifting apart from each other, a situation ending without no one actually saying those words that it is over. So how your person could be more supportive is by not being in the energies of the Hanged Man and remaining stagnant. The Hanged Man is also a very spiritual card. You know, he becomes enlightened whilst he's hanging upside down. So your partner or your person of interest may need to become enlightened, and that may mean by keeping still. This could be an individual that, you know, because I feel like they could be quite unbalanced at the moment, or they may be unbalanced in the month of July with the Temperance card in reverse. But with the Hanged Man, they may need to center themselves, because he's centered, isn't it? He may need to, or she may need to center themselves to become enlightened, to get in touch with their intuition, you know, to align themselves once again, and not be in the energies of the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is all about, I don't like the Five of Swords or the Seven of Swords, but it's all about trickery, one-upmanship, thinking about self. So maybe not being selfish, maybe being in touch with their intuition to see where you're coming from, being empathetic and not being detached. Maybe this person, you know, was working off ego, and this is saying that they need to become more humble, become more in touch with their spirituality. And it's easier said than done, you know, especially if someone's in a low vibration, or whatever they're doing that could be low vibration or could be working out for them, so they have no time to keep still and align with themselves. But this will, I feel, help the connection or friendship or whatever the case may be. I feel like it's a love relationship that's on the brink of breaking up, or it could have broken up. But if they just center themselves and get in tune with themselves, because this person could be spiritual, but they're not listening to their spirituality, and not being emotionally detached, and being, you know, self-centered, focusing on self, being deceitful, you know, not expressing their truth. I feel if they're more open, if they're more honest, if they're listening to their intuition, they can be more supportive, because then you'll be able to connect emotionally and discuss your feelings, you know. And I feel like for some of you, this person doesn't like to discuss their feelings with the Five of Swords. They may run away if any mention of talking about their emotions. It's almost like they hide behind a mask. So taking off that mask and revealing themselves, that will help. That will help them to be more supportive towards you And going back to your one of how you can be more supportive, Virgo, I feel like, you know, not blocking yourself off as well, opening up your heart. Like I said, be more empathetic. I feel like you both need to be, this person needs to take off their mask and, you know, put their hand up if they've done wrong, you know. And I feel like you may want an apology or something like that. But this is saying that, to me, this is saying how you could be more supportive is to, you know, not disregard your own feelings and emotions and express that to this person and express your hurt so that you may get that apology also. Okay? All right, so let's take a look at what will you need from your partner in July. Okay, what will you need? Okay, so we have the Six of Rods. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo, or you could have Leo in your chart. So what you need from your partner in July 2020 with the Six of Rods is, I feel like you may need, you know, recognition. You may need to feel a sense of victory. You may need to feel, I'm feeling a sense of, you will feel the need to be acknowledged by your person. You may feel that your person is not fighting for the connection. This is probably why the connection's at a standstill or it's on the brink of ending, right? You may feel that you need your partner to show you how much they care. You know, he's on a horse. So to me, this is like, you may want your person to put you on a pedestal because you may feel like your person has pushed you away, or they're not fighting for it. They're not trying to salvage the connection because on their part, they feel like it's a lost cause. There's no point because you don't want me anyway. And on your part, you're feeling, show me how much you care. You know, no one's not really revealing how they feel or will reveal how they feel. So what you will need in the month of July is to be recognized for what you have done for the relationship, for this person. You want to be appreciated, okay? And we have, Four of Cups. I feel like this person has been doing their own thing, you know, focusing on other things besides you, or not focusing enough on you. And with the Four of Cups right here, again, it speaks of someone trying to offer their cup of love and someone being non-responsive, uninterested. So you want, you know, your person to be more supportive. You want your person to be invested in the relationship, to show their emotions, not to hide behind a mask, you know, to make you feel appreciated, to make you feel loved, to make you feel respected. For some of you, you don't feel like this person respected you enough, you know. And what does your person need, or what will they need in the month of July? Okay, so we have the Fool card. Could be connecting with an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars or Venus. This person will need from you their independence. This person, I feel, is a very detached individual. They could have heavy air in their chart, maybe an air sign in Venus, like a Gemini in Venus, a Venus in Gemini, sorry, see, Mercury retrograde, or a Mars in Gemini, Mars in Aquarius, or, you know, a moon in Gemini. But this person, I feel, with the Aquarius card, they will need their own space. You know, this is a independent individual. This is someone that doesn't like to stick by the rules. This is someone that, you know, may not want to settle down, or even if they are in a relationship with you, they don't want to be bogged down. They don't want to be tied down. So they will need independence. They will need space. They will need freedom. They don't want any drama. I feel like yourself and this person may have bickered, may have argued. Could be connecting with an Aries, or a Venus in Aries, or a Mars in Aries. Or they could have a Venus or Mars in Aries. And they don't want any sort of, you know, I feel like they don't want to have to answer to anyone. You know, they don't want any conflict. You know, for some of you, this person may feel like they need to be single, is what I'm picking up. Or for some of you, I feel like this individual may feel that they just want to separate themselves from any sort of conflict and drama that's associated with this connection, is what I feel here. Okay? Now, let's take a look at the outcome for yourself and your person for the month of July 2020. Okay, so we got the Queen of Wands. Some of you have Leo in your chart. Could be a moon in Leo, a rising, or a Mars, or a Venus, or a Jupiter even. But I feel like the outcome for yourself and your person for the month of July, and you know, the ending of July is Leo season. You know, so maybe at the ending of July, you will gain some sort of victory, because we have the Six of Wands here, which is Leo, you know, second deacon Leo, and we have the Queen of Wands here, which is Leo also. So I feel like nearing the ending of July, or it could take place, you know, on the 6th or the middle of the month, whatever the case may be, there will be a brand new, you know, because we started off with the Devil card, very heavy card, and then we end with the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is very bright. So I do feel like there's going to be some sort of positivity that's going to come out of this connection. Maybe yourself and your person are going to inject some sort of passion back into the relationship, moving away from any sort of toxicity, and both coming into your own. You know, and I feel that for some of you, you'll be focusing on your creativity as well, more so because this is a love reading. Creativity with each other, getting to know each other again, maybe going out, maybe spending more time with each other, learning about each other again, having fun. I'm seeing laughing, I'm seeing joking, I'm seeing being playful, you know, I'm seeing passion, but more playfulness, I feel. So maybe going on dates with each other, maybe flirting with each other, and just getting those, you know, those feelings that you had for each other in the first place, which made you fall for each other in the first place. So I definitely get a sense of you both trying to renew the connection again, both trying to get to know each other again, spending time with each other, doing a lot of different activities with each other is what I'm seeing here. And we have the Four of Pentacles, which could be the Capricorn, or it could be your energy, but I feel more so Capricorn or Taurus. And I feel like, to me, this is speaking about holding on to each other, holding on to the relationship, because you still find each other attractive, and you still will find each other attractive, you know, but there's just other maybe outside influences that's gotten in the way. Definitely this ego that's in the way. I definitely feel a sense of stubbornness here. And some of you may have Leo in your chart, so, you know, I can vouch for that. I'm a Leo, so I know how it is to, you know, be stubborn. So there's the energy of I'm not backing down, and the other person feeling like they're not backing down, but both wanting the same things. But I think that what's gonna, because basically I see that you will be able to salvage this connection, and to me it's like you will go back to basics. You will go back to maybe being friends and just basically enjoying each other's company and seeing each other in fresh eyes, because I don't feel like there was an appreciation for each other, and there was a lack of hope, I feel. But hope is restored in this connection. You know, you're definitely going to fancy each other a lot, or fancy each other again in the month of July. I feel like your person will be very turned on by you, and you'll be very turned on by your partner. And there's the energy of, no, I can't lose you. You know, I still love you. I still have these feelings for you. Let's work through this, is what I'm hearing. So Virgo, that was your reading. Have an amazing July, and I will speak to you soon. Take care of yourself. Peace out.